Alright, so it's been another about 2 weeks. A bit over 2 weeks, but depends on when I publish this anyway. Last time I mentioned my existential crisis. The ever-returning question of why bother? Who cares? And, well, that made me think. I don't like thinking, because generally it always leads in a downward slope, But I kept thinking. I've seen a video on Twitter while I was thinking. I'll add it in here. And in the end, I came to the conclusion, a question. What if I am the source of all my misery? What if I am the reason I'm unhappy? And to be honest, it scared me, because what if I am the source of my misery? What if I am the main reason I can't be happy? And then I thought, I feel lonely. Well, yeah, of course I don't reach out to people. I can't expect people to reach out to me. I'm not happy where I am at. Yet I don't try to move away from where I am, I complain that nothing changes. But I change nothing. So how can anything change? And yeah, well, that silly video, well, it gave me a kick to pursue change. So far, up until about a week ago, I'd been going out once a day, in the evening, to calm down, get some fresh air. And that started a few years ago. To be honest, I can't remember how I felt when I just stayed indoors all the time. I remember during break, during university, the only times I would go out were to buy groceries. That was like twice a week. And just thinking about it, I feel locked in, like in a cage, So then I started going out, and it just became a habit. And then last week, I thought, well, why not just double that? Go out in the morning half an hour, get some sun, fresh air, movement, and then again in the evening to calm down. So I tried that, and well, from the very first day, it wasn't half an hour. It somehow ended up being an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. So instead of doubling it as I had planned, I quadrupled it. Now, I'm not complaining about that. I feel good. More energetic, I sleep a lot better and a lot more on this couch again, because I just fall asleep in the evening. But I feel better. Weight-wise, I also make progress. I am still not fully sure how reliable my results are, but I think I'm somewhere between 157 and 156. Somewhere between that. I can't be sure, because I know that my scale is busted. Give me a sec. You see, this right here is my scale. And the important part, it weighs by, pushing down these feet. These 4 feet. What's the issue with that? Well, this one is broken. I don't know when it broke, but it's kinda pushed in and squiggly. You see here, the other one doesn't really move around. And it sticks out further. So yeah, my scale is unreliable. Which means I need to get a new one, which means I have to spend money. One of the things I dislike doing the most. But it's not like I get around it, is it? So yeah, I started going out more. But I also started reading. Because, you know, healthy body, healthy mind, all that. So I try to read at least 20 pages. Doesn't sound like much, still kind of takes ages because one, I'm not used to it, and two, it's dry financial literature, an investment book. But, I mean, it's an investment book. It's important, valuable knowledge, especially considering that I don't want to slave away until I'm 85, or whatever the retirement age would be for me by the time it's to retire in Germany. You know, they already raised it. I think it's like 68 or something now. 68 and you get less than half what you earned. It's ridiculous. And I don't trust the government. So I started reading. I wanted to start investing 3 years ago. And you know what happened? Procrastination. I let it drag. It's my fault, but can you really blame me? I have to figure out how it works. I have to select a broker, which should be easy if they really wrote down everything you need to know, like, you know, fees and limitations. Then I need to figure out which ones, which is honestly the easiest step, which I already figured out. And the overwhelming hurdle for me, taxes. Because it's Germany and they don't want you to understand taxes, so you stay broke. And that is why I left it to drag for 3 years. Had I started mid-COVID, my money would have multiplied. Not that I have all that much anyway, but not the point. Yeah, so I finally want to start getting en route with that. So what bit I have can grow by itself, instead of just growing less and less worth in a fucking bank account. Because the government is in the pocket of fucking corporations and lobbies, and they just keep jacking prices. Inflation. Anyway, my weight has come down, my mood has gone up. Dare I say, I even found a bit of hope again. Brilliant sign, good sign. We'll see how long that holds. And, well, I'll try to make weekly updates, assuming there is something worth saying. But from the progress until now, I guess there will be something. I also thought about making some other type of content, you know, maybe review in the end for the book I'm reading. But, I mean, my audience is not really that big yet, so the difference wouldn't be significant. But, well, I have no clue how to make a book review, so... Well, until next time.